All right, we're into part two. Peter Ziermak versus Nicholas Connor. Score is 3-1 here at the APA Amateur Championship.
This could be a little bit tricky here. He has to cut on the thin side, and that's going to run. Well, he hit it pretty good. Wasn't a big pocket down there. Kept a great angle on the 6. He should float straight up off the bottom rail. Maybe catch the side rail just to get an angle on the 7. Doesn't want to necessarily be straight. He's not exactly straight, but he's not exactly, you know, overrun with angle here. I draw this ball back and put it near the chalk on the other side of the table. That'll work too. Should run right at the 9, whether he wants to run 1 or 2 rails. It's a little bit thinner of a hit than what he thinks it is. I'm glad he aimed it up, because this is a thin hit, folks.
Good shot.
Nice shot. Four to 1, favor of Peter Ziermak. Which side do you think he's going to break from? Looks like he's going to break on the righty. I think he's breaking right on this side where he's from. Yep. That 4-ball, that rack looks a little funky to me, and I think that 4-ball's favored to go in.
Yeah, I don't like where he's breaking from, though, but
I'd take full advantage of that.
Gonna have to hit him hard.
He didn't hit him hard, but he made the 9.
Look at that. 5 to 1. Well, maybe that's the spot. Snap the cheese. In tournaments that count. Go for the gold. Roll the gold.
I think I'd be taking particular notice of the ball right behind the 9 in that corner, pointing towards that corner that the 9 ball just went in.
He's looking right at it too.
That 8 ball, if it has a hair off of that 9, that carom sets right up off the 6 and pushes through the 6 slightly, and you've got yourself a 9 ball.
Nice. He's going for it again.
He's shooting it like a shot.
Watch it roll. No. Oh, he made the corner.
The 5 ball. 1 ball's right on the bottom rail where it should be on the nameplate. 2 and 3, and well, every other ball on the table was down here below the break line.
Yeah, he just has to make probably one of the toughest shots on the table, but should be no problem for Peter, who is an engineer at the world's largest aircraft engine manufacturer. No name included. He likes pool, poker, and fishing.
The only way it'd be pain is if you like got a hook stuck in your finger.
See. He wants to say hi to Paul Drexler, if you didn't already do it, JR. But at PFD Studios. He placed 25th in the 2 previous events.
Well, I can tell you right now.
Better than last.
There's only 1 or 2 things that one could do here.
Run out or miss.
Or play safe.
Play safe or... Nice.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. We're not going to get into the wonk, wonk, wonk sounds, but I will say that that was the wrong thing to do. I was going to be talking about why you shouldn't hit the 3.
I had to do it. Sorry.
Yeah. It's late. And
better than frowny face like that made me do.
Well, right now, Nicholas is starting to hate this set. He can't do anything right. Peter Ziermak can't do anything wrong. And honestly, he's just going to bank this 3 between the 7 and the 9 up table. Hit it with a little bit of high Q, run down to 2 rails up behind the 6-7. This is a pad safety here, folks. Very few things can go wrong here except for not hitting it at all. Like he just
completely missing the ball.
Like completely not hitting it at all. Like if he hits that down to with speed to go all the way past the side pocket, the safety's built in.
Oh, or you follow it right into the pocket and give Peter the hill. Peter on the hill. You know?
At some point, you got to go on life tilt after you've followed the ball straight in the hole. You've made your way to the amateur national championships. Your opponent sells out. You're down 5-1.
I need the clapper because I don't think that I'm going to win the match. Yeah. If I'm Nicholas. I've fallen and I can't get up. Comes to mind.
Well, I did get in. Well, yeah.
I've fallen and I can't get out. I think couldn't be the better. All right. Hill time.
Hey, you know, we've all been in a set where your opponent has everything rolling his way and he's making good strokes. That's kind of what we're seeing here. But the unfortunate part right now, Nicholas Connor is a little bit of a willing accomplice after that last stroke. So he's got to come out of it. Let's talk about how he comes back here from 6-1. Probably the biggest thing that he needs to do is forget the score. The next thing he needs to do is see if his opponent wants to coast across the finish line. Because if he does, he's supposed to have energy from that. And he's supposed to fight like a bulldog for every ball at this point. Harder than he's ever fought for any ball in his life.
Oh, yeah. Every shot. 5 ball. Right in the hole.
No.
Oh, man. How unlucky was that? Tough.
Well, Peter did switch sides on the break.
So guys do this. They got something going on good for him, and they switch it up. But he did make the corner ball really easy.
Well, if you're Nicholas, you got to shoot the 1 in the corner, go behind the 2, hit the rail, come out, get an angle, bounce off the rail, and get over for the 3 in the upper right-hand corner pocket.
Get another angle. And another.
And another. And another. He looks like he's drawing straight up table in between the 7 and the 2. Nothing wrong with this. It lets him keep an angle. The unfortunate part is as he gets further away from the 2, he gets more straight in. It becomes infinitely more hard to get back over for the 3.
Now Nicholas plays with the Keith Josie Q, Mez Brake Q, and a Sterling case. Our sponsors, Sterling Gaming.
Good old Sterling Gaming. They got some great cases.
Hey, I have a Sterling case.
You have a Sterling case?
Absolutely. I really like it.
They have some incredible leather cases if you're into tooled leather.
Yeah. I'll be checking those out too, definitely. 4th place at the U.S. Amateurs. 2-time Player of the Year, Lucasi Hybrid 9-Ball Tour. Wow. 2-time Player of the Year. That's a tough action, that tour. That's, you know, Josh Brothers, Matt Craw, Sean Wilkie.
Wow.
I believe. Nice.
We have a few other sponsors we want to make sure we mention. Fury Qs. If you're looking for a Q, Fury, give them a consideration. And by all means, QSite.com for all your billiard needs. Kamui, who has extended their special with us, we are now offering a 1 year at $19.99 regular price, and you can do that with a special gift voucher for the Kamui tip. So now you have your choice. You can either do the $27.99 2-year option, or you can go $19.99 and get the 1-year option, and being one of the first 50 buyers get you one of their Kamui vouchers for a tip to be installed by one of their authorized dealers. Now back where at the ranch here, Nicholas Connor,
ouch,
followed into the corner, didn't hit the 8 the way he'd like.
Yeah, he's stuck. Yeah, he knows he knows he lost the set here if he misses this ball pretty much. Wow.
He's stroking and he can't get out. No, that's not a nice thing to say, but here's the thing.
He's taking care of business here if he banks this ball.
He needs to put this ball on the bottom rail.
Oh, yeah.
Put it below the 9. Just stop and bank. Don't go for the shot.
No.
Make your opponent make the first mistake. Now, see, he's going for it.
He's going to kick it up behind the... Oh, yeah. I thought he was kicking it up.
Oh, he's going behind the 9 here. He may have just made a great shot.
Awesome shot.
Oh, my Lord.
Got some fight in him for sure.
Well, let's see if Peter knows how to use a jump cue. That was a great shot. I'm really impressed with that shot. He went for it. You know, that's 4th and 3. Super Bowl's on the line. Got 37 seconds left on the clock. You just go for it. And Peter either doesn't own a jump cue or doesn't like this shot as a jump shot. I do like it as a jump shot.
Question is, does he like pumpkin? Peter, pumpkin eater, my friend. See if he likes cheese. He's aiming it up there for sure.
Yeah, there's some discussion as to whether the safe was intentional. Yeah, that was an intentional safe.
Definitely.
I mean, he went for it. He knew he was putting the 8 somewhere over there and back off the rail, but he didn't have an idea that it was going to be this good. And it was really the cue ball that he was watching the whole time. It wasn't like he shot it with an intention to make it. You could see that in the way he was dealing with things.
And I knew he was going to miss that ball because he did not come down to the other side of the table and look at that shot from the other angle. You got to walk around the table on that shot. You got to look at the aim it up, figure out where it's going to hit.
You know what you got to do on that shot more than anything?
What?
Hit the 8.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even go check it out or anything. He gave him the game.
Yeah, that was
give up.
That was a half attempt.
Here you go. Here's the gumball for the day, sir.
Thanks for the gumball, Mickey. Well, I'm glad to see that Nicholas is finally playing. I just get a feeling that we're not seeing his best game, and I mean we're digging on him pretty good. He's going to watch us. I want him to look at some of the mistakes he's making. I'm sure that this is not his best set.
Well, here comes 8-ball, and maybe they're right playing 8-ball first, because these run-out 8-ball players that can't play 9-ball that well, they'll put the smackdown on you real fast with that 8-ball, man. Guys are BA on that stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're Nicholas, you're hoping that Peter has no clue about 8-ball.
Jeez, Nicholas is actually running to the table, basically. I mean, he's so excited to be playing 8-ball. I think this is his game here. Gonna go. Looks like he's going at the center ball. Yeah, he's going to go close to the center of the table 8-ball break, which produces probably the 10-balls crashing across into the lower right-hand pocket. No, one up table on his.
Well, Nicholas wants to say hello to everybody at Fat Roy's Barbecue, especially his brother Jason. So, there we go. He's giving a good shot out there.
He's an insurance underwriter. 11 years. Insurance underwriter.
Well,
okay, Peter here's his team name is What Would Parika Do? His APA team name.
gotcha.
What would Parika do? I like that. All right, guys, we're going to name our team. What are we going to name it? What would Parika do? Question I've asked myself several times over the years. His other team name. Well, he plays the Masters division in Southington, Kentucky. Oh no, Connecticut.
I think if I was in Peter's shoes, I would consider hitting this 3 off the 13 to clear that pocket. Oh, he does have the strike balls. I'm sorry. Way to join the set, JR. Well, if he isn't running into the 8 here, going rail first off the bottom rail into the 8 so that he can go up table for the 15 after he makes this 10. Makes a 10. Down to the bottom rail, clips the 8 as he comes off. And he's in trouble. Okay, he's in trouble, folks. At this point here, I can guarantee you that Nicholas Connor will get a shot in this game. I think if I had an APA team, I think I'd name it My 3 Can Kick Your 7's Butt.
I would name it What Would Earl Do?
Oh, look at this. Well, I might stand corrected here, folks. I did not think that there was room enough in there, and he just got made a great shot and got the roll of his life.
Probably the best roll of the entire tournament right here.
Yep. It would either be My 3 Can Kick Your 7's Butt or My 2's Better Than Your 2.
Mine would be Johnny versus Earl.
I think I'd consider it. I heard bowling is a good game.
I heard bowling is a good game.
Who can come up with the best name for a team before Peter runs out for the win here, folks? Let's check the chat and see if anybody has any good ideas.
All right, tell me some good names here.
I don't know. Oh, we got Greg from the APA, Greg Fletcher, hanging out on the chat. Hey, Greg, how you doing, buddy? Greg, what's the best name you've ever seen on a sheet at Nationals for a team name at the in the APA?
My name is Efren.
I think I might name one like, hey, we're not Stephen Hawking. Great shot, bad roll, and he's got to bank this 8 in for his dough.
Deer in Dugu.
Well, let's take a look at this 8-ball. Now, if he really has, you know, he has to make this 8-ball. There's no doubt about it. He can't play safe. There's nothing where he can tie any ball up and say, "Oh, that's going to get me there." So, which do you bank for? The obvious bank looks like it's down in the upper right-hand corner. I actually think it's backwards.
Oh yeah.
I think he made this bank.
Look at this
though.
great shot. Nice.
Set win.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Went for it, and that was the point I was making.
Nice.
Easy bank or hard bank and play safe. He went for it. That was a great shot.
Gutsy.
Well,
when you're that far ahead, go for it.
Yeah, 6'5", you might not do that. 6'6", you're definitely not doing that.
No doubt.
You're not cashing out that way. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. I want to thank the APA for producing this event.
Absolutely.
All of our sponsors, Kamui Tips for doing that great tip offer with this Inside Pool Mag subscription, Fury Q's, Milliken Super Pro Cloth,
Awesome
QSite.com, and of course our moderators and all you folks out there on the chat. Stay tuned. We'll have another match heading your way for Alvin Nelson with Inside Pool and myself, J.R. Calvert. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.